Before this course, I genuinely believed I already had a growth mindset. I reflected, I tried new things, I thought of myself as someone who embraced learning. What I didn't realize was that Module 1 has a name for this, a self-limiting belief. A belief so deeply embedded you don't even notice it's there, until circumstances force you to. For a while, my team went in circles trying to land on a core idea. I kept framing it as an efficiency problem. We just needed to decide faster. What I was missing, I now realize, is what Model 2 calls perspective taking, the active cognitive process of imagining the world from someone else's vantage point, not just waiting for them to agree with yours. The breakthrough came when we stopped trying to win the argument and started trying to understand each other's reasoning. Once we did that, we landed on an idea none of us had walked in with, which is exactly what the research on generative relationships predicts. Collaboration doesn't just smooth the process, it produces qualitative, better outcomes. Guest speaker Kaden Scott put it plainly. Building relationships is how you learn and grow through other people's experiences. That's what finally unlocked our team. The moment that tested me wasn't a bad grade. It was when my teammate gave me honest feedback about my contribution. They weren't unkind, but they were direct. And my first instinct was defensiveness. I wanted to justify my choices. Module 2 has a name for this, identity threat, when we receive feedback as a personal attack rather than information about our performance. Dweck's research describes mindset not as a binary, but as a spectrum. And most of us hold both simultaneously depending on the domain. My mindset towards abstract learning? Growth. My mindset towards personal feedback from people I work alongside? Apparently much more fixed than I'd admitted to myself. Carlos and Bold define feedback literacy as the knowledge, skills, and dispositions to understand, use, and apply feedback effectively. By what definition, I was not feedback literate. Not yet. These themes ran through every module. Module 1 reframed learning as deliberate practice, pushing beyond your comfort zone, experimenting, reflecting. Module 3 shifted how I see problems. A growth mindset actively seeks them out as leverage points for change. And Module 4 introduced effectuation thinking, the bird in hand principle. You don't wait for perfect conditions. You start with what you already have. What connects all of this is something June Leake Ellis said. Your team is your best asset, and picking the right people with the right mindset is everything. But I push that further. It's not just about finding the right people. It's about becoming someone who makes a team better. Both experiences, the team breakthrough and the feedback that stung, revealed the same thing. Growth only happens when I'm willing to be uncomfortable with other people, not just on my own. In Rolf's framework, that's the so what. What I do with it is what video 2 answers.